Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day. It is Friday evening, we're home from work, we've got the Friday feeling, we have got such a jam-packed weekend and we're really looking forward to it. But first of all, Friday night would normally be takeaway night, and takeaway night is no more because one, we're saving ourselves some money, and two, we're going to be making healthier options. So today we are going to be doing a Fakeaway Chinese meal at home. In the background you may hear my oven, it has just preheated and I've had it on for a wee while because if I didn't I would need to wait an extra 20 minutes to get the finished product to show you guys at home what we're having for dinner, and I'm pretty hungry already, so I didn't want to wait any longer, so I do apologise if it is annoying in the background. I'm hoping that you won't really hear it. We have had it on in several other videos and no one's commented to tell me otherwise as of yet, fingers crossed. So yeah, what we've got first of all is our sort of frozen food. So I know that in Food Warehouse and Iceland as well, they do sell a lot of the frozen meals, as you will have seen from our previous videos. We haven't ever tried this as a side before and it looked really good, to be honest. It looked really good. So soya, garlic and ginger veg, which might or might not sound appealing to you, but basically it's a medley of sugar snap peas, tender stem broccoli, mushrooms and water chestnuts with a tasty garlic and a ginger glaze as well. It is suitable for vegans and it's in a lovely wok in the photo, which I don't have, so I will be just putting it in my normal sort of dishes. So yeah, that's what it sort of looks like up close. I don't know if you guys can see because of the light, but yeah, it's pretty jam-packed in there full of vegetables. I had a quick nosy before I came on to show you guys, but yeah, there's a lot in there. It does look pretty good. Looking forward to it. I've not tried anything like this before from the frozen aisle. I wouldn't normally order vegetables specifically from the Chinese restaurant or the takeaway, but that's probably why I've joined Summerworld, so there you go. So anyway, this is a 350 gram pack and they advise you to cook it in the pan from frozen for around 8 minutes, and you just place it in a non-stick pan over a medium heat and cook it. Basically, you just give it a wee stir now and again. So there is also a recipe on the back, as with all of the meals from Summerworld within Food Warehouse in Iceland, and this serves 4 people and it's ready in 20 minutes apparently if you're wanting to make it at home. So worth having a wee look and seeing if that's something that interests you. Ingredients wise, there are some allergens in here, which is soya and wheat and barley. We have, as I said, a lot of vegetables in here, which you would expect because it is a vegetable dish, but 30% sugar snap peas, 26% tender stem broccoli, and water chestnuts 15%, and 15% mushrooms as well, and then obviously you have your sauces and things like that afterwards. So it's 38 calories per 100 grams. There's not very much other nutritional information on there apart from 2.6 grams of protein and 2 grams of fibre. So yeah, really looking forward to giving this a wee shot. I think it'll be a nice touch, and if you do follow Summerworld, then it does say that it's a free food on here, but actually the mushrooms, the water chestnuts, the tender stem broccoli and the sugar snap peas, I believe, are all speed food. So you are getting your speed food in there as well. We also have another frozen meal here, which is the salt and pepper chicken chow mein. And this is a 550 gram box or portion as usual. They advise you to serve it with your favourite veg, however it's already jam-packed with vegetables in there, as you can see. There's loads and loads and loads in there. So yeah, it's a spicy sensation of salt and pepper marinated chicken, egg noodles, oriental veg and an aromatic sauce. The recipe for this, if you want to make it at home, is actually on the inside. So I'll just clear this so I can show you a wee bit. So it's actually on the inside of this one. Just be mindful if you do buy it, don't chuck away the cardboard before you get your recipe card if that's what you want or need. So it will be cooked in the microwave because they're asking me to cook it in the oven for an hour, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, best results cooked from frozen, and this is marinated cooked chicken breast strips with cooked egg noodles and a spicy salt and pepper sauce with carrots, spring onion, red and yellow peppers and bean sprouts with sugar and sweeteners. Now per 100 grams, this is 78 calories, and there's 7.7 grams of protein in it as well, which is pretty good. The allergens are wheat, egg, barley and soya, and it does say to cook it in the microwave for around 11-12 minutes. So again, just making sure that it's all cooked through properly before you serve it up. Pop this to one side. We also have our Slimming World free food chips, which is such a game changer for me. I used to make Slimming World chips from scratch all of the time years ago when I did this, and I have made them before, you know, I've made them before Slimming World, I've made them after, and you basically just get potatoes, cut them up and pop them in the oven. That's what I used to do, and spray them with lots of Firelight. I know some people sort of pre-cook them, sort of parboil, etc., microwave steam them, put them in the oven. It's just a bit of a palaver, to be honest, and we don't really eat potatoes. It's not like I go and buy potatoes to make chips. So having these in the house are great. We've had this bag for a week because we've been doing some over a week. We've still got this much left, and just so you guys know at home, they obviously are a free food, but I have made a decision to weigh out our chips so we're not overeating them. And each time myself and my husband have the chips, we have 100 grams each. Now that is completely up to me to do that. I'm not asking you guys or saying that you guys at home should do that. And obviously on Slimming World, they do advocate that you just eat as much as you want until you feel full. But for me personally, I'm better off weighing these things. So I weigh out my rice, my pasta and my chips if I'm having them from here. And I think for me personally, that means that I feel a little bit more in control of what I'm eating, because it's so easy to overeat when you don't know the weight of something, and actually it's all about portion size. So yeah, that's what I do. I don't know if that's what you want to do at home, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. So I'll pop these down, and there's just got a couple of other items to show you. So picked up these from Farm Foods today. I've not had them before. I've not actually seen them in the shelves before, but it's a 200 gram pack. As it says in the box, 20, apparently average count is 20 chicken satay skewers made with 100% chicken breast. You put them in the oven for 15 minutes. And they are skewered pieces of marinated chicken breast which are fully cooked and individually quick frozen. So it's 84% chicken breast, which is pretty good. And it also contains mustard, which is an allergen. So it's just to be mindful of that if you're wanting to buy these or try them out. And for best results, cook in the oven, fan 180, which is why we've got our oven on. And you cook them for 13 to 15 minutes or so, and just make sure that they're all, you know, cooked thoroughly through. So really looking forward to trying these. Per 100 grams, which would be half a box, we're only going to have a couple each, but per half of the box is 147 calories, 4.1 grams of fat, 7.4 grams of carbs, 2.5 grams of sugars and 20 grams of protein, which is a lot, and 1.6 grams of salt. So it's a bit more on the higher salt side, but you know what? It is a treat. I wouldn't be eating this every day. I'm sure you guys at home wouldn't either. But these little babies, they're only half a sin per skewer. Now, I don't know how big the skewers are inside, but I will quickly show you before I move on to the next bit. I think these were only £1.99 as well in the shop, which was great, really good value. So you get 2 packs in here, so if you are wanting to use half of the pack, it does save you having to split a big bag, so you do get two small bags in there, which is pretty good. I quite like that. So anyway, the skewers, I'm just trying to flatten them out a little bit for you to see. I'm hoping you guys can see them there, but they're quite a decent size, they're not bad. But for anyone following Slimming World, these are half a sin each. So myself and my husband, I think, will probably have 4 of these each, and so that will be 2 sins. So we're on our way up to 5 or below. So we'll see how the rest of the meal goes. But so far so good. We're only on 2 sins so far. Everything else we've got at the side that we've spoken about is currently free food, so we don't need to worry about that too much. So what I'll do is I'll pop these back in the box, keep them all together, keep them cold, and then I'll get cracking and pop them into the oven and things as well. And we've also got Mayflower Chinese style special fried rice. So this special fried rice is a firm favourite of myself and my husband's. We absolutely love the Mayflower range. We've been buying it for years and we love it, but I can assure you that this is one of their best products. It really is so good. Now this in total is just 3 cents for the full pack, so you could easily add in extra things to it that are free foods or speed foods to make it a much more substantial meal, but we're going to half it, so it's going to be 1.5 cents. So pop that to the side. And then we've also got some prawn crackers, which is quite a big bag, but it's 80 grams, and we're looking at the app. I'll just show you quickly on here, for any of you that's not seen the app yet. So when you go onto the Summer World app, this is what it looks like. And to find out how many sins are in a product, you just click the add at the bottom button and then you press food. And then there's a little scan icon at the side, a little barcode icon at the side. So similar to NutriCheck or MyFitnessPal, as I've said in a previous video, you just press that, and then I'll try to come behind the camera and just show you what it does. And then it comes up as the prawn crackers, 25 grams, 6 cents. Now you can also alter the portion size. So I'm not going to have 25 grams myself. I will split that with my husband. So let's just put that down to half a portion, as you can see. Sorry guys, as you can see on here, half a portion, and it then takes it down to 3 cents. So there you go. So really looking forward to all of that. I think, you know, there's a lot of food there, there's a lot of prep that still needs to go into it. With regards to the chips, my plan is to make salt and pepper chips, or salt and chili chips, whatever you want to call them. I've got some onions, I've got some peppers, so I'm going to fry them off in a pan, just soften them up a bit. Once the chips have been in the air fryer, I'll then add them to the pan and season them with some Chinese five spice, lots of salt and pepper, and some chili seed flakes as well, and use plenty of fry light to make sure that they're all nicely cooked. So yeah, really looking forward to doing all of this. Depending on how many prawn crackers I get for the amount, I might have less prawn crackers, so I only like a couple normally anyway, but it's nice all the same just to have a little bit of crunch and a bit of different texture on your plate anyway. So yeah, I'll just get up to speed with all of the sort of microwaving and putting things in ovens that I need to do, and I'll come back at the end and show you exactly how it's all turned out. So I've been very busy, I've cooked all of our food, I am so excited to try it. It smells delicious. So what I'll do first is just run you through what we've got and how it's turned out. I'm not going to do a taste test just because we're really keen to get to eat this basically while it's still hot, and it's all nicely presented and things. So what we've got here is our salt and chili chips. So we've got our Summer World chips, which were cooked in the air fryer with a little bit of fry light. We've also got some onion, we've got some peppers which we cooked in the pan with fry light, and a little dash of soy sauce as well. And we've got some Chinese five spice, salt and pepper, chili seeds, and we've also got the garlic granules in there as well. I almost forgot about the garlic granules. So anyway, that's our chips. We have got our special fried rice here, which is really good, by the way. If you guys have not tried it, definitely go for it. 100%, you're missing out if you've not tried it. It really is delicious. We have got 8 little chicken skewers, which we cooked, and really looking forward to these. We've not got anything to dip them into, but we do have our other dishes there as well, which have got a bit of sauce on them, so really looking forward to these. We have got our salt and pepper chicken noodles, which is the Summer World meal. Try not to tip it out the dish. But yeah, not tried it, but it does smell really good. It's very oriental smelling, that's the only way I can describe it, but it does look good. The noodles are nice and thick, nice thick egg noodles with lots of veg in there, and really decent sized bits of chicken. Not sure if you can see this bit here, but it is huge. What I have noticed with the Summer World meals is that the chicken bits are massive. They're bigger than any other ready meal that you can buy in the supermarket, and I have tried probably most of them, if not all of them, at some point or another. The chicken pieces within the meals are fantastic, and they're really good quality. And last but not least, we have our soya, garlic and ginger tender stem broccoli. We also have some sugar snap peas, water chestnuts, and our mushrooms in there as well. If I've said that already, I don't know if I have. But really looking forward to trying this. It smells lovely, really rich, very fresh, and the sauce was lovely in the pan. You know, it melted down really quickly from frozen, and it didn't, you know, burn away to nothing in the pan, which I was a little bit concerned about. But there is a really nice amount of sauce in there, which will be tasty. So I've also weighed out some prawn crackers for myself and my husband as well, which adds to a little bit more of our sins allowance for the day. But we've not had any sins yet, and it is quite late now, so we're looking forward to spending some sins on a really nice meal. So all in all, we have sort of estimated all of this up. We've scanned it, we've weighed it, but as always, my advice to you at home is to make it for yourself and go by your own values. But by our calculations, our meal is 5 sins. So 5 sins for a Chinese takeaway at home, Fakeaway. And we save a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort. But most of all, this will help us lose a little bit more weight. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to dash off, enjoy my dinner whilst it's still hot. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what your favourite Fakeaway is to have at home. So I'll catch you on the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks, bye.